Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Last week I had a video about mindset, and I kind of wanted to piggyback a little bit on that video and talk a little bit about something called Stoicism. So I have shared with you all in the past that, I actually had a hell of a battle with depression a few years ago. And along with that battle came an addiction to alcohol, as well as some pain pills that doctors are prescribing for me for a neck and back issue that I had. And when I was in active addiction, in the depths of hell, and dealing with depression, I pretty much lived my life like an oxymoron. I had problems sleeping at night. I'd be drunk or high, and I'd be watching videos on YouTube about trying to get sober, healthy lifestyle, basically how the hell I can get out of the hell that I was actually in at that particular time. And I came across some videos on something called Stoicism, which again is all about mindset. And these videos spoke to my soul. And when I started doing research about it and started working a 12-step program through AA, I really found out that there were similarities to the 12-step program of not only AA, but any 12-step program out there, and this mindset and beliefs of Stoicism. So I kind of wanted to talk about that and talk about some of the philosophies of Stoicism today, because they have been a cornerstone of my recovery. And you can put the addiction aside and put the alcoholism and depression aside. Again, I've always said this: if you actually take the 12-step program and apply that to everybody's daily life, we would live in a much happier, much peaceful, much more humbled and empathetic world. And I believe those principles were taken from the mindsets of Stoics. And I think that if we study Stoicism, it would lead to peace and happiness in everybody's life, as well as some disciplines and changes in mindset as well. So what is Stoicism? Stoicism basically is the endurance of pain or hardship without display of feelings or without complaint. And that was important for me to embrace. I was sick. I was in a bad way with an addiction. Didn't understand how the hell I got here, but I had to accept that, and I had to own that, and I had to figure out a way to get out of that. Stoicism is all about your thoughts and beliefs create the world that you inhabit, and it's not external circumstances, so you need to take responsibility of your own mind. And so much of success, so much of discipline, so much of overcoming some form of addiction or obsessive behavior really starts up here with mindset. Stoicism, comes from Stoics. We're talking about ancient philosophers such as Aurelius, Aristotle, Seneca. I mean, there's hundreds of them. And their philosophy basically is a Latin saying called amor fati. I don't have a tattoo on my body. Probably eventually going to get one. If I do get a tattoo, it's going to be amor fati. Amor fati is Latin. It means love of fate, or the love of one's fate. That means whatever life is throwing at you. You could be in the depths of addiction, depths of depression, financial stress, a hardship with your marriage, job problems. Doesn't make a difference what it is. It's almost a mindset of, bring it on, motherfucker. I'm going to tackle this problem head on. I'm going to figure it out, and we're going to move on. So if we start talking about the principles of Stoicism, one of the philosophers, Seneca, says that the mind must be taken on a wandering walk on a daily basis. And that's something that I've embraced in my recovery. I either start the day or end the day with a walk to get my thoughts straight. Almost as a form of meditation. I actually speak publicly about this. It slows down the mind, it gets my thoughts straight for the day, whether it's in the morning or in the evening, and it's exercise. And exercise is important to get your chemistry right in the brain. Chemistry such as dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. They're all mood-altering chemicals. They're all the feel-good chemicals in our brain. So it makes sense that these philosophers back in the day were talking about going on walks and talking about activity, because it ultimately helped, with their thoughts, and also helped with their mood. Aristotle says that we must live with virtue. It's not what we have, but the potential of what we can have, and doing things the right way will always lead to happiness and success. Again, that's the cornerstone of the 12-step program. Let the past die, focus on here, moving forward, doing things the right way, doing the things with the purpose, paying it forward, helping others. Stoicism talks about being present, living in the moment. When you're in recovery, you hear the terminology, one day at a time. What is that? Living in the moment. You must appreciate what you have and where you're at right now. It's kind of the old saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. And if we do things right today in the present, and we do right things tomorrow when we wake up, and the next day, over a period of time, you're going to see improvements in your relationships, improvement with your employment, improvement with your physical and mental health. It doesn't happen overnight. It's doing things right every single day over a period of time. Stoicism is about making good choices, not lazy choices. That's huge. Develop good habits, like waking up early, going for a workout, eating healthy, eating clean, going to bed early, getting the proper amount of rest. It's all about a proper balance in life, proper work-life spiritual balance. Again, I've talked about this before, cornerstone of the 12-step program. Stoicism is about not imagining troubles. And this is important because we struggle with this as a society. It's just how the human brain works for whatever reason. As a society, we struggle more with imagination than reality of what could happen or what possibly could happen. When all we need to do is control the controllables every single day, kind of like what I talked about previously, and good things are going to happen. Good things tend to happen. Again, it might not happen overnight, but they eventually happen. Mindset needs to be focused on positives always. Okay, you need to train the brain. Glass half full versus glass half empty. Positive affirmations. Get the brain thinking about the positives, okay, and what I need to do today. Not worrying about what can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow might not even happen. And, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm 48 technically. And I look back at my life, there was a lot of anxiety that was created about what ifs. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this? Very seldom does it ever happen. That was all created up here. And all the stress and anxiety that it created was all for naught. Don't imagine that. Gotta have faith, knowing that if you do the right thing every single day, good things are going to happen in every aspect of life. And that's important to understand. Stoicism is about not getting distracted. Okay, don't get distracted by the people who are hopelessly lost. It's actually a direct quote. We've talked about before, they say your income is the median income of your 5 closest friends. I'll take it one step further. Your habits are the median habits of your 5 closest friends. Don't have people bring you down. Don't have people try to push their bad habits on you, which will come if you hang around with them enough. You need to be around people that are going to inspire you, that are going to drive you, that are going to make you a better person. You need to be that person for your friends and your family and so forth. You need to always push to be better. You always need to be focused. It's kind of that old saying, satisfaction's the first step to failure. I need to be better than what I was yesterday and the day before that. And that's the philosophy that you have to have. Stoicism is about basically having blinders on, staying focused. And staying focused comes from introspection and good goal setting. And knowing that you need to do things, okay, again, every single day. And if you do that and have those blinders on and have what you want to accomplish, things will happen. Basically what it comes down to is you need to fight to be the person that philosophy wants you to be. And that particular person is unbreakable. No matter what happens, no matter what life throws at you, amor fati, the love of fate, bring it on. No matter what is thrown at me, I'm going to fucking rise, and I'm going to conquer, and I'm going to accomplish. It's almost like the mindset of a warrior. You need to be unbreakable. You need to fight for yourself every single day. And if you do that, things will work out. So again, I wanted to elaborate a little bit more about mindset. Please like our channel, Suffer to Tougher, on YouTube. We also got a Facebook page, Suffer to Tougher, on Facebook. Please like that as well. We're sharing some content on there. And until the next time we talk, I want everybody to stay safe, be happy, and God bless.